Well, they say, no, I don't know any book quotes about books. Oh well. Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second to do so and hit the notification bell so you always know when I make a new video. That was fun. That was a little musical note on that on that request. While you're at it, follow me on my social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. All those links will be in the description box below, as well as on the screen if you just want to type it out on your phone right now. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I've been kind of thinking about what I want to do with this channel and why am I here and like what am I doing, because sometimes I feel like I just go through the motions a little bit. Like I'm like, okay, we'll do a try on video in the dressing room, monthly favorites, like blah blah blah, and I'm never trying something kind of like a little bit new. Occasionally I will, but like not all the time. So I thought today I would do something a little bit different and do a little book review, because I recently have been going to the library, aka I went to the library once and got like 8 books from the library. They're over there on my bookshelf. And I was like, that'd be cool to like do reviews of ones that I think that you all would care about, and ones that I really enjoyed. So the first one I'm doing a book review on is this, which is Big Fat Manifesto. So this is a young adult book. It is written by Susan Vaught, who has written other books like Trigger and Storm Witch, neither of which I have read, but I did really like this book. So let me read you like the little description on the inside. Feeling sorry for the fat girl? Let's take care of a few myths right now before you even start the stereotype. Myth number 1. Speak gently to poor fat girl. She can't help her terrible disability. Myth number 2. Poor fat girl needs to be educated about her problem. Myth number 3. Poor fat girl laughs to hide her tears. I was doing really good. Myth number 4. Poor lonely fat girl can't get a date. Myth number 5. All poor fat girl wants to do is lose weight. Writing a column every week in the school newspaper about what it really means to be fat. Jamie, I can never say this, Carcetera, high school senior, star of her school's production of The Wiz and features editor of The Wire, offers readers a searing and hilarious account of her full-size fight to change the thinking of a very thin world. So, I mean, I was like, I will be taking this. Thank you, sir. Obviously, this book I identify with greatly. So first off, we can say that this character is coming from a fat positive perspective. She knows all of the like information about diets. Like she knows that, you know, fat is not unattractive. She knows all the things that people who are in the body positive, fat acceptance world knows. So going off with your main character already knowing all this stuff is a blessing. And I wish more books started off this way in regards to fat people. This was, I think this was published in 2008. Another reason I identify with this book is because this girl, her name is Jamie. She is a writer for her newspaper. I also wrote for my school newspaper. I interned at a local newspaper. Journalism is in my purview. And she's also in The Wiz, which is a musical, which I love musicals, and I was also in musicals in high school. So I was like, okay, did someone just like stalk me in high school and write this book about me? Maybe, because I was in high school in 2008. If I had, oh my god, if I had read this book in 2008 as a sophomore in high school, my life would be different right now. I can tell you that. I'm kind of mad, but how would I have known? Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. So it's about 10 years old. So I think it aged pretty well. I'll get to how it didn't age well in a second. But I think it aged pretty well. So I would definitely, again, recommend this. This is a recommendation, by the way. Not just a review, but a recommendation. So I was actually pretty surprised by this book, and I'll tell you why. I'll give you like a little bit of plot that they don't talk about in the beginning of this book. So I was kind of like, okay, you know, when I read first reading, I was like, okay, she's a fat girl. Like, what is the problem in this book gonna be? Is it gonna be like the like skinny mean girl? Is it gonna be her mom? Like, what is it gonna be? Because you find out pretty soon, like, she has a boyfriend who is also fat. She has friends who are not really fat. her like family is fat, like, you know, like pretty average experience, I'd say. And I was like, okay, but like, where's this going? Like, it wasn't quite obvious where this book was going. And one of the main conflicts in this book is that her boyfriend, who's like a quarterback on the football team, is getting weight loss surgery. Did you expect that? Because I did not. So I was like, what? Like, I really was like, what? Like, books don't usually stun me, but this book really stunned me. So yeah, her boyfriend is getting weight loss surgery, and not any weight loss surgery, but gastric bypass surgery, which I feel like is not really the ideal like gastric surgery that people have these days. I feel like the gastric sleeve is a lot more popular now, because gastric bypass surgery has a lot of negative side effects that you can Google on your own, but you don't have to, just trust me, it's not good. And they do go into that in this book. But it's kind of her dealing with like her boyfriend, the person she loves, deciding he doesn't want to be fat anymore, he doesn't want to be like her anymore, and just like her feelings around that. And then like you think like, okay, the ending is him having the surgery or not having the surgery. No, he has the surgery like before the book is halfway over. So it's just like a really good story. It has a diverse cast. Jamie, the main character, is white, but her boyfriend is black and his family is black. I think like one of their friends is gay. So pretty diverse book for 2008, I thought. And at high school in 2008 at that. And yeah, it was just really good. It really, I think it really dealt with something that I know a lot of people online in more nuanced conversations about fat positivity and fat bodies and body liberation is weight loss surgery. And you know, celebrities have been choosing that recently. I think I've made a video about that before, of I'm just like, you know, the concept of weight loss surgery. And I think the nuances that we want people to think about as fat people is like in this book. So like, why do people choose weight loss surgery? How do we feel about it? Like, you know, supporting people who have had weight loss surgery, you know, how that reflects on ourselves and how we feel about ourselves, like when someone close to us has weight loss surgery. Just all of those like feelings, negative and positive and neutral, that someone might have when their partner of all people is getting weight loss surgery. So I just thought it was super well done, and obviously had talked to fat people. Like, obviously that was an influence in this book, because a thin person could not write this book without help. I don't know if the writer of the author is thin, but a thin person could not write this book from their perspective, because they don't know, because it really does go through the struggles that fat people have with the doctor, with finding a place to sit, with just being like respected. And it was just like, it was an empowering book, it was an emotional book. So as someone very close to me has also gotten weight loss surgery, it was a very powerful book to me. And I feel like if you also are in that predicament, it might be a book you'd like. But yeah, I just thought it was a good book about the fat experience, and being a fat high schooler, and like a fat high schooler. Like, I mean, she's like not a small fat, she's like a big fat. I think she's like a size 4 or 5X. So a big fat, that's not even a term. Not a super fat, but not a small fat, like a 4 or 5X. So like, it's like a size 26, 28. So yeah, and it's also interesting, it takes place in 2008, before there's kind of a big blow up of plus sizes available to younger people and in younger styles. So it's kind of funny, because the main character talks about how like she basically has to shop at like a Lane Bryant-esque store, where like all of the clothes like are made that make like fat people look like fruits, like like plain purple shirts and like things like that, and just like not cool clothes. So yeah, I don't know, it was a really good book, and I would definitely recommend it, and I've never heard anyone else talk about it. So this book has my approval. I would give it 10 mammals. That's how many mammals I would give it. I would give it 10. I would read it again. Kind of wish I could keep it. I can't. I have to return it. But I would give it 10 mammals. Alright, well that's all I have for today. Hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And leave a comment below of your favorite book written by a fat writer about a fat character. Just like your favorite book about fat people. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you liked this video. I always say that, but I really do hope you liked it. Let me know if you want more of these, if you want more like book reviews. I think I'd also like to do like TV reviews, like once Dietland is over on AMC, I'd love to do like a comprehensive review on it versus the book, which I did listen to through audiobook, and just my thoughts about it all. So yeah, really let me know if you like this video, and have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Again, follow me on my social media if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.